that's fatal.
How's it going, Fatal Family? In today's video, I want to talk about an article from Game Rant that I stumbled upon and I couldn't believe it when I read it. It says September 30th is going to be a sad day for WWE 2K fans, and I went, what? What possibly could be happening to 2K fans that's going to make us sadder? Because we're already pretty sad, so like what else could happen? The article then goes on to say, the WWE 2K23 servers are scheduled to shut down on September 30th, making it a particularly sad day for fans of the franchise. WWE 2K23 was first launched on March 14th, 2023. The game came hot off the heels of the critically acclaimed 2K22, with many agreeing that WWE 2K23 successfully built on its predecessor and delivered an even better overall gaming experience. The WWE 2K23 online servers are being shut down on Monday, September 30th. This applies to all versions of the game, and once it happens, none of the WWE 2K23 online features will be available. This means players will no longer be able to access user-generated content, the communications, or fight in online matches, and that also means my faction will be shut down as well. WWE 2K23's offline content will still be accessible, so players can still compete in local multiplayer matches and enjoy the John Cena Showcase mode. So essentially, you will only be stuck to playing with the base roster and John Cena Showcase mode. You won't be able to download anything else. WWE 2K22 servers were shut down before the 2-year mark as well. After all, considering the pattern that's been established, it seems highly likely that WWE 2K24 will suffer a similar fate. When I read this article, I understood the title right away. Yeah, as a 2K fan, I did feel sadder, because this is a terrible practice for 2K to be going with. When the WWE 2K22 server shut down, a lot of us were thinking that these servers were shutting down way too quick. And now with WWE 2K23 doing the same thing, this right here is going to cause FOMO to the consumers, or fear of missing out, forcing consumers to get the brand new WWE 2K game rather than picking up an older one if it's on sale. Now sure, they can pick up an older one if they want, but they will just be stuck with the base roster and the showcase mode. And causing FOMO with the consumers is not a good business practice to go with when it comes to forming trust with them. All that's going to do is not really force consumers to buy the newest wrestling game. What it's going to do is it's probably going to force consumers to actually skip out on the most recent wrestling game because they're worried that it's going to be bad. And then if it's bad, they're stuck with a bad wrestling game that will also have their servers shutting down within a year after. So it would be smarter for the consumer to skip out on the wrestling game until they find one that is really promising or actually fixes a bunch of the issues that we're actually having with their 2K games, especially when it comes to the online modes. But the online mode is just scratching the surface. There's a bunch of bugs that happened throughout the game that weren't in the beginning, and then they just never get fixed. Because for some reason, when WWE 2K gets updated, 2 things get fixed and 5 things get broken. So now you have players that haven't got 2K24 yet reading this article and thinking to themselves, okay, well, there's really no point in me getting 2K24 now. So I don't know how they expect this to boost up the sales of 2K24 when players are going to read this and just assume that 2K24 is going to suffer the same fate as 2K22 and 2K23 when it comes to the online servers just not staying up. So they're thinking to themselves like, okay, well, I haven't got 2K24 yet, so I might as well just not get it anymore because by the time I get it, the servers might shut down and I won't be able to download any communications. So now you have 2K25 under the microscope and all of us are critiquing it and wondering, is it worth it for us to get it? Because if it's bad, and we want to jump back on 2K24 or 2K23, but the servers are going to be shut down, is it worth for us as consumers to stick with the bad WWE 2K game for another year until a potentially better one comes out the following year? Because back when 2K20 dropped, that game was atrocious. So a lot of us, myself included, we just stayed on 2K19 until 2K22 came out. Now imagine if they shut down the 2K19 servers, forcing all of us to play 2K20. That would have been gross. So now you sort of see why this is a big deal, because now we're forced to play the bad 2K game. If it is bad, we're forced to play it. Me personally, I feel like this is a terrible direction and 2K should not shut down these servers so quick. You have old Call of Duty games by Activision that are still up and running, so it's definitely not a money issue. I also feel like WWE 2K needs another break again, like 2K20 to 2K22, because they're starting to get back into that cycle again where the games seem lazier and lazier, and it's only a matter of time before we get another WWE 2K20 situation again. Anyways, WWE 2K themselves also confirmed it. They said, we are confirming that the server sunset date will be later than September 30th. So anytime after September 30th, the servers were shut down officially. The current plan is to sunset closer to the end of the year. We'll announce a date formally next month. So next month, we'll get an official date of when the WWE 2K23 servers will shut down. Just like how we got an official date for the WWE 2K20 servers shutting down. And finally, Take-Two had their quarterly call, and surprise, surprise, WWE 2K25 is on course to be released Q4 fiscal 2025, which is pretty much around the same time, April, March, for 2K25 to be released. The platforms surprisingly say TBA, and I was very surprised about that because 2K25 is on PS4 and Xbox One as well as Switch. So will WWE 2K25 also be on old gen, or are they finally going to go next gen only, enticing players a little more to be hopeful that the game is going to be better than 2K24? Me personally, I'm going to stay skeptical. WWE 2K24 got boring for me fast, and it kind of burned me with my expectations for it. I'm hoping it's going to be good, but I'm going to keep my expectations at bay. And that's pretty much it. Let me know what you think about this whole server debacle and the 2K23 servers shutting down around September 30th. And also, do you plan on getting 2K25, or are you also going to remain skeptical and just take it day by day? Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to give it a like, subscribe, notifications on. And also, I've been uploading shorts on this channel where I cover COS and new attires. It's just a lot quicker for me to do rather than me uploading like an 8-minute video covering a bunch of COS. I can just quickly go through them in a short and then just put all the information in the description. So check out my shorts for COS and updated attires, and I will use my main videos for like more hidden models and stuff like that. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Catch you next one. Fiddle Steven out. Peace.